But then I never took into account that I trained in the gym 6 days a week. But surely that must have been considered passion. And there was a moment where another guy who had come through Exactly Elite here made the penny drop with me and then simply said, that's your passion. The fact that you're in here 6 days a week, that shows what you're passionate about. You're consistently trying to learn, you're consistently trying to develop, and to have a personality, to have that drive to want to develop, to want to improve. He simply said, there's only one place you can go. If you want to put this into practice, go to where I went, and that was Elite. So there was no two choices about it. There wasn't a course that I found that even rivaled it. It was a case of, I looked at once, I read through, the guys I'd all spoken to, the guys that I had trained me through so many basic stuff had all come from here. Like 3 out of 4 of them had all come from here. And then the more I researched, the more PTs I got to know along the way in other gyms. Elite was the word that kept coming up. And then at the end of the day, if you want to break through, you've got to do it. And so it became a decision, just had to be made. Made the phone call and it started there.
Okay, so now you've done the course,
yeah.
What do you think now? Has it lived up to your expectations?
I'm beyond. I thought, like, look, of course I knew I was going to get a cert, of course I knew I was going to be handed a t-shirt, but the difference between getting handed a t-shirt and then knowing you deserve the t-shirt, the difference between knowing that you know your shit, if you're going to go out there, you are ready to take whatever client comes your way, you can design a program and there and then you know you've the skills. It's not just a piece of paper. It's about really developing skills and above all human relationships. The lads we met out here, these guys were not only just big muscles, they weren't just movers and lifters. These guys were here with a drive to help, not just to correct our form, not just to, tell us how to catch a client. It was how to really progress above all. That's what made the difference. That's what made this place elite. Above all, it was a sense of develop, the sense of growth. That's what made this place stand above the rest. Oh my God, the people in here, it's so social and everyone's constantly exchanging ideas, opinions. We get into great arguments about what's the best way, whether to perform a lift, to what time to train it. It's the arguments and constantly developing by learning from these discussions. That's what made it a community. We all had the same, one guy might have been a powerlifter, I might have been a yogi, but no matter what, we still valued being fit, we still valued being physically active. And I think when you can meet a group of people like that, you develop, you learn so much from not only the people you were learning from, but the people you were training with. I learned so much from the lads, but I learned so much from guys that were in my own position, and I just saw another angle they were coming at. So I learned another background of physicality that I'd never been exposed to, and already sitting here itching to experiment. Do you know what I mean? Experiment with my own body with stuff that I'd never have seen, and then to put this experimentation hopefully into practice with clients is the next step, isn't it? I think for me personally, I always was well able to engage with people, but how to I could deal with anybody that came my way, but how to engage with them on a financial level, how to tell them that you are the person that they need as a trainer, that you are above the rest, and that you're not going to set them through just a random number of sets and reps, that you will specify something to their desired goal. That, I think, was where the business element came in, to be able to prove to that person, not convince, but to prove to that person that you are the trainer that they need. And that's the thing, this cert gives us the ability to be that trainer that so many clients out there need.
What would you say to them if they're thinking about the Olympic?
I'd say stop flicking on Facebook, click, make a decision, get your foot in the door and let's begin. Because at the end of the day, you can keep scrolling, you can keep thinking, but unless you make that step forward, you'll stay on Facebook forever. I haven't time to be on Facebook anymore because I made this choice. I got into the course, I have work to do. I have things better than scrolling on Facebook to be doing. Click, decide, do.